Valinsky. Valinsky. You're nothing to me. Nothing. I don't like him. Never did. Apparently do. Stole his trade craft. Well, it's a power move. It's not a power grab. I don't play grab ass with Valdic. Fucking grab ass with whoever he wants. Like, apparently he does a little too much of that. I get the sense. Well, last fucking... When I said his name to a young woman that was in that business that he seems to not like at all. He seems to take advantage of him and just treat him like fucking nothing. Beat him to a pulp. He's simply up in that pay grade, so he gets past it. He got scared of me when I got mad once in front of him, though. For the price. I didn't get mad at him, I just got mad. And, I worked him for 10 years on the inside. One thing my dad and I can get along is why is he still up alive? But I grabbed a straight craft from him. Something people don't practice. No one was doing it. Internet telekinetics doesn't work. And Valdic thinks it does work. But where's the paper, Valdic? Are you supposed to pay somebody for something? Valdicski? Because he knows me to be smart. He got to know me. He can't get the pass to kill me. He's just waiting on me to drive out the seam around so he can shoot me. And this is one of the greatest moments of my young life. Because, well, so what? One guy wants me dead. Well, he can't do nothing about it. Because he found the mob radio. And he didn't know I could write like that. And he knew I was smart. But he only thinks that, well, I'm keeping you alive by keeping you keeping you out of the clink, because you're one of these guys that was involved in a government overthrow. You guys are so far along in it. He just figured you're government now. Well, my old man's got the same connection I got back east, but you haven't met him since you were young, and he cares about you probably as much as he cares about me, but maybe you a little bit more, but it depends. I don't think his family's been bothered at all, and he might have heard through the grapevine that I ran him off the property, but it's just a show, because he didn't call the police, so there's nothing really to be, and I'm not putting the family in danger at all, because nobody knows anybody from that back east. We've never met, so I'm not putting anybody at risk, because I don't even know his first name. I know his last name, and that's probably the last name, and well, he might know something from what, he might learn something from me, and I'm feeling pretty good here. And everything's good. Having a drink. The torment of Valinsky. The terror. And he is. He's hated and feared for a reason, but he meant it to be that way. He didn't want anyone in PC to know. He's simply a fatherly man out here. He's the father. Well, the kids are at the house. Kids aren't in the house way at all. I don't understand that echelons of things. I simply I learn as I go. His son's fine. His daughter's fine. Nothing's to worry there. And you know why, brother? Because there's nothing to worry about there. You protect them well. And you don't have to worry about that. And then there's your mother that does that for you. Because you simply, maybe you didn't have anything to do with killing my grandfather. You didn't. But it's a touchy subject right now between two places that aren't seeing eye to eye on things. I'm the only one talking about it. And Italy hasn't reinforced them out here. They haven't. Not in any way that's hostile to me. And I know nothing. Because street level. Well, I don't know nothing. Because I was out there all summer. Street level, on the street, like walking on foot with a pedal bike. I covered a lot of grass. A lot of ground, sorry. Because sometimes people, they know me from mob radio too. That's at mob radio. And I don't mention that often on this particular stream. It's live. I don't breathe often. I can talk for a long time without breathing. Some might think I'm already dead. Marked for death. Valinsky. Well, don't worry, Felix. You got nothing to worry about. 300-yard shot won't be coming for you. Simply keeping you relevant, keeping you live. Well, you didn't do much wrong, except you used your KGB tactics in a game that wasn't necessary. You didn't have to bring him in. We all know you got him now. So now we know. Simply put, some people, wonderful people that I care for very much, just from emulating myself after them. Back east, north and south of them, the north and south of the 49th parallel. Simply, we're fighting that Cold War, Valak. You're simply someone that was teaching those tactics to people that have become weaponized against them almost. Well, pretty much. Something happened in Staten Island. That could be a direct effect of Valdick because he taught them all how to be like him. And you don't know what happened in Staten Island. You don't want anything associated with your name out there. Excuse me. And so, Valdick, what do you know about it? Because he would have seen something in the news, or he might not even seen that. Or is he happy about it? Because he's been trying to betray his Americans any way he can, probably get revenge on them for losing this Cold War. And this is how he might be thinking. He hit it well. He hit it well. That he's very good at pretending he loves the Americans. And I got to know him 10 years. And I got to know him well. And I stole his trade craft. Was just simply it came about because I figured out what they were doing. And I didn't realize it at first. It took me near 10 years. And it kind of got my own wavelength going there. The big brain I got. It's not the biggest of the block, but it's life. And I'm not perfect. So, but I do know one thing. So neither is Vadexki. And I don't know what the BC men had in store for back east, but I don't think Vancouver wants to formally square up with New York, do they? Yeah, I could relay a message for them. You guys think you got the juice they got out there? I don't think they do at all. And I haven't done nothing wrong except I'm trying to sow, war in southern BC, but I'm not trying to sow it. I'm trying to be the one to fix it now. See, I wrote about it, and some might have heard of it. Some might have talked about it. But it's a philosophical battle because there's only two men that don't want me to be. And that's simply because I've insulted them in some way. But now I'm starting to make sense because I won't insult them anymore because it makes sense for my struggle, for me. And it's not for anybody else. It's just for me. And if all three of these men are watching, then I will watch my mouth because I know how reputations go. And some things are better left unsaid. Because men don't like each other doesn't mean they have to sabotage each other's operations. And, well, my operation is social media right now and a small baked dope plan. That's it. So, and stay on the grind. I did. And, I've been on the grind. The axe sharpens the grind, gentlemen. The grind sharpens the axe. That's what it is. And some people, they know me from this and that and this. My car alarm goes off and it's all cameras. Does it have an effect on a short car alarm? Well, I don't know. Something I can ask the fish. Because he's somebody found a scene. And there's always a bigger one, but not an insult. And it isn't, not in that context. What I'm talking about. Well, he just fucked with me, and I didn't like it. And he's done a couple things I can't really forgive, but he keeps them in the context. And it's not going to hurt anybody if they keep them in the context. And he knows a good leader when he sees one, and he can't stand the sight of me. And he knows the scene too, because he found it. And not a big deal, because somebody, you know, is well, it's a shark, and he is. And he's a good man. And I don't politic well. I'm not a politician. And says that at Code Hayden 9792. Some people are sick of that name. Sick of it. Other people, well, they don't mind it too much. And well, it's my day on the big stage. And this thing about what I was talking about, sorry, it affects everybody in these two places. One's a province, one's a state. It doesn't affect everybody. It affects the underworld. And if you believe the recent prophecies, they're being assessed right now. And they want prophecies. This is something I said months ago. That one place does not want to square up with another place. And that place is where I hail from. I'm here now. And nobody knows where I'm at because it's undisclosed location. And, well, British Columbia does not want to square up with the other place I am talking about. That's one thing I know for a fact. And if they even dared send a message in New York State, and it feels like it came from Vancouver somewhere, and I'm the one telling the tale, not telling anyone out there, just telling the tale, because I can't prove it. I'm not a goddamn cop or a judge or a lawyer, but it feels like it's true because this young lady, she's looked after, she's fine, but when she's with someone, he does his best. She's a little bit, rowdy. As far as the young lady goes, she doesn't want to see mom and dad. I don't think she doesn't, but she's safe. She's kept safe by a man who's a serious man in his own right, and he is, and he understands the he's one of the only people I told in Canvas about this. One of the only ones. Because whoever's found it, Canvas found it naturally. So just finding it, and Canvas is about the last place to find it. So few people have found it. Canvas. There's only a couple handfuls, and not too many more after that, unless it's spread. But everyone's keeping quiet because it says 0 for me and 1 for them in Canvas. And I'm not there. I'm simply around a different RV and safe and sound. And oh, I love my cat. My cat's son. And he's really freaked out today because he's he loves me. He likes to be on camera much. So. But well, they better hope not. Because if it's tit for tat, well, I don't know which. I'll find out right now. Because I don't know. I can't. I've been busy trying to solve something in my mind. And can you watch that cat, please, so he doesn't go out the door? Yep. Thank you. 2019. What's the date on it? I didn't well. 2019. Out here. Well, if you a handful of people in my personal life were, and this is a man. I knew that name. I know that name. It's just it was there. It was there, and I saved it for this moment because I know how important he was. I know, and I just looked at the missing 2019. Uh-oh. Huh. If these are right, because they get different. They get different different dates. You know, I don't get always get the real dates. March 13th. They hit first. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Because well, I got them all thinking war out here amongst themselves, and the best I can do. And they're thinking it too because they need it. They need it. They need it like oil. They got big bucks out here and they got big power out here, right on the ground. They do, and I know it. I'm spearheading a fucking new thing because they need it. So they need it to let them know that they can't do anything the fuck they want out here, and they can't do anything out there. What a oh they messed up bad. He's 24-year-old man. He's really safe and well. For me, I wouldn't. I mean, not my decision at all, but and he does this new kind of the internet telegrams doesn't work, and he's sailing toward Vancouver, and I think I found his sister. She's similar to looks like him, and she doesn't know. She doesn't know anything. And she's a woman, and she's a sister, and we've adopted her. She doesn't come around yet, and she's simply taken care of by another man, and he's taking care of her as best as he can, as like a boyfriend when she wants to be. She's gone through a lot. There's no funny business with me. This is the young lady I would have took out of, and oh, is he in trouble? Oh, if he, I'm not gonna say it. He didn't know, and he didn't know, and well, he didn't know. He didn't know, but he knew she was Italian, and well, that's. I knew, like I said, when I looked for Sonny Barger's passed away, when he passed away, Ralph Barger, I got 2 different dates, so should be just fact checking this right off. I made sure that this moment is important. And it is. And these men have been pushing me around. I'm not worried about it. I'm an old man, a kid. And we're fine. This is a super business. And, well, one is and the other's ain't. And they're trying to be. And what a decision. Must have been. And the 19 with Paul Castellano. Just simply doesn't happen. I know that. Only 53. I make sure. I know I've been talking about it on here. I make sure to. At a bank machine. Oh, Simba. Man of Kingdom ain't happy. But these men out here, like they are pushing around their weight, and they think they have something they can square up to out there, and it's not fucking happening. And they've been trying to push me around here, and all the pushing is over. Because me and my dad are fine, and we just stay put, and everything's okay. He was 43, and too fucking bad for him. And well, I know where my hat, where I rest my hat. My dad does too. He does. And he's simply been belittled his whole fucking career down there, except when he was young. And he had me, and then he took a lesser role, and he became father, and he just went trucking, and he was a garbage man for many years, and it was not CIBC call
25.
center. What's that?
25 for the booth.
Oh, 25 for the six pack?
Yeah.
It's not 25 for that.
Huh?
It's not 25 for that.
It's 20. Here comes the right fuckers are not going in.
I got my neck. My neck needs to be. I need an alignment like with a chiropractor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
get in touch with cousin out east. And
I
be
come out
nice
here.
if she flew out here for holidays and gave me a free adjustment. I'm too
Right
goddamn broke. There's
got
more
fucking-
important. There's more
it's
pressing
expensive,
issues than my. I'm not broke
Chiropractor's
completely.
expensive.
And things are changing. Things will change. I have no doubt. I'm not worried about it. And as far as philosophy goes, well, the bikers they're set on one thing, therefore. And some of them aren't happy about Bob, and some of them aren't happy about some that happen in Staten Island. Some of them just click that could be, and I didn't look for a reason. I got 2 different dates, so 2 different things, and either way, something that happened in Staten Island came before. So they He went first, and
What are you
I've
doing,
been
boy?
devout my whole life just because of Tony from The Simpsons. Goodfellas as a kid. I watched with my brother. I haven't flinched not once, and they can't make me flinch not for a fucking million years. I could be sitting in any of the five boroughs, and I'd be just as safe, and I know that, and the people in Kamloops should know that, and it's safe and sound with me, and what Chris is doing is not right.
Where's that drill bit that I used last night?
And
Yeah, remember I fucking drilled that hole when I drilled it in something.
this is a Harley Davidson riding coach.
Huh?
Nothing to do with the bikers. Nothing.
What did I drill a hole in?
I enjoy them. I ride with them, but they're not all bad though. The bikers out here, they're not all bad. Which one is which? Well,
I had to keep
they
going.
can't let. And if you know which one's which, it's not a good idea.
Outside, right?
It's simply not that at all. That's just
what drill was that?
that's just a knife I bought. But and one of these, it's a good coat for it.
Here's the drill here.
So they had medieval years. They had the leather, kind of leather undercoat, and I'm safe and sound here. No problem. He's a good man. And simply at times like these, to me, they're hard to find. Others might not like him, but he's a good man. It's the bottom line, and that's what I think. Others might not, and he's not perfect, and he's not the same way with women as I am, but he's doing better. He's trying to do better, and he's a good man. And I'm a hardened criminal. He is that. And he is. And well, comfortable around those there. Not everybody likes him, but not everyone likes me. So we're all stuck watching something. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I don't know who's watching. Have some food here. I'll be back.
Go to the doctor and grab one.
Okay, I'll grab one.